Desperado E. We're about to put the sleigh in sleigh ride. I'm Chris Rose, and I'm joined by the Donner to my Blitzen, the UFC's gift to us. It's Kenny Florian. We're about to put the sleigh in sleigh ride. I'm Chris Rose, and I'm joined by... Oh, don't say it unless you mean it. Kenny, it's the halfway point of the season. If your bot is winless or off to a bad start, you got very little hope of making the World Championships. But lucky for you, we've got your ticket in. The Desperado tournament that's coming up next time. For everyone sitting back in the pits, they got to be scoping out the competition, wondering if they're on the selection committee's radar. And Kenny, if you're a builder who has any doubts about where you stand, tonight's your last chance to make a mark.
Yeah, absolutely, Chris. It's do or die. If you lost, was it a good loss? Were your wins quality wins? To make the tournament, you have to put together.
Now, because at the end of the day, records don't win championships, robots do. It should be one of the most explosive, destructive nights of the season, and not just because it's Desperado Eve. Tonight's fight card is absolutely stacked. I certainly hope nobody's wearing boots tonight, because when they see this lineup, they'll be shaking in them. So let's take a look. Our main event tonight, Tombstone is back. This time he's facing off against Victor Soto and Rotator.
Ray Billings is looking as diabolical as ever, and he's ready to take no prisoners in his path to winning a second giant nut. Plus, there's Sawblaze versus Blacksmith, two one-in-one bots with something to prove. They always say, don't fight fire with fire, but I think it's okay this time.
It certainly is. We've also got a battle between arguably the two most durable bots in the competition. It's Lockjaw versus Duck. Donald Hudson and Hal Rucker are two of the craftiest builders and best drivers in the pits, and they have robots that can take a licking and keep on ticking. Sounds like a strategic slugfest. But kicking things off tonight, it's Death Roll versus Quantum. Two bots from opposite ends of the globe with stunning designs and some of the most dangerous weapons in the pits.
Death Roll has already proven its impressive durability against Endgame's vertical spinner, but Quantum showed everyone in their first fight that their bite can crush through anything that gets in their way. They're coming off a loss to Lockjaw, so they're looking to get back in the win column. I can't wait for this one.
All right, Kenny, enough jibber jabber. Let's take it to the box. Farouk, get in here, do your thing!
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? It's robot fighting time! In the red square, it's so pretty, it doesn't need makeup. But that bite's so hard, it'll really make you wake up. I'm crushing on Quantum!
Quantum is 1-1, won a decision over Blacksmith, knocked out by Lockjaw, and boy, is that an interesting configuration.
It is absolutely beautiful. They're staying with two teeth, and they've added that extra sheet of armor there on the front to absorb the initial hit from Death Roll and show that croc what a nasty bite really looks like.
In the blue square, back from Australia, here to impel ya. It's not a dingo who got your baby, it's a croc. You Vegemite make it out alive, you Vegemite not. The ancient killing crocodilian, Death Roll!
Kenny, Death Roll 2-0, two knockouts over Endgame and Foxtrot, thanks in part to that nasty weapon.
Yeah, this team has gone all in, making that blade as dangerous as possible. Redundant motors, multiple weapon belts, everything in there is designed to keep that weapon spinning at all costs.
Quantum's a really strong crusher, so we're a bit worried. One good bite anywhere on our robot, and that could be the end of us. What we really need to do is outdrive him, keep our weapon pointed at his robot, and try and get a few good hits in.
I think this one's going to come down to whoever gets the first impact. So I think first thing is just get head on, keep the jaw up, and try and get them up a wall somewhere that we can then try and outmaneuver them and control the fight.
If they get a big run up on us, then that's when we've got problems. We need to be close in on them. That's going to be the key.
Robots activate.
All right, Kenny, what are you looking for in this fight?
Both these teams learned a lot from Quantum's matchup against Lockjaw, and this is going to be a very similar fight. You heard Quantum say they need to stay on top of Death Roll here, and Death Roll needs to get that spinner into Quantum while avoiding that bite. Float like a butterfly, sting like a croc.
The brothers James and Grant Cooper trying to improve to 2-1. Death Roll 2-0. And don't forget your Death Roll next time you're ordering some sushi. Let the bot battle begin. Death Roll spinning up that 55-pound blade, going right into the tooth, doing a little dental work on Quantum. Oh!
Quantum bit down on the primary weapon of Death Roll. I saw a belt flying out of there, Chris. That can't be good.
Wow, and look at that. That weapon still is spinning, so that belt's gone, but it doesn't seem to matter.
Unbelievable.
Oh, and now knocked it over. Oh! Again. Death Roll taking a page out of Lockjaw's playbook.
Another hit by Death Roll. Their tooth is bent and the wedge is peeled upwards. Death Roll is one nasty bot right now as it takes off another piece of Quantum.
It is undressing Quantum. Article of clothing by article of clothing. Now it regroups and goes in for another spin. This croc is licking its lips, Kenny.
Oh, there goes the wheel of Quantum. That's going to be trouble.
The back right wheel is off. Quantum, I don't think it can move. It's looking more like a deformed can opener, Kenny. It's going to get counted out.
And look at Death Roll circling its prey as it celebrates with the knife in the hand.
The Australians are celebrating, and so they should. Death Roll, you nasty, nasty croc. Another shocking win by Death Roll. Raise that hand in victory. That's not a knife. This is a knife. It looked like it all went wrong for Death Roll out of the gate. Quantum's teeth bit that belt right off their weapon, and I thought it was all over.
That's why this team and this weapon are so dangerous. They're always thinking a step ahead. It lost one of its weapon belts, but they have a second to keep that weapon powered up. Then they rearranged those teeth, and it was all Death Roll from there. Just flinging Quantum all over the battle box, playing with its food a little bit, and then it eventually just went for the kill. There's a great shot right there.
Quantum ended up on its back as much as a rookie quarterback in the NFL. It did bounce back several times, but was never really able to get on the offensive.
Yeah, once that wedge got peeled up, they had no chance to get Death Roll in its jaws. Then the wheel came off, and it was all over for Quantum. All right, I'm here with a very impressive Death Roll. I want your bot tested for performance-enhancing drugs, my man. What was that?
That was a couple of really big hits. I'm not sure. We went out there not sure what was going to happen. Just point the blade at him, and this was the result we wanted.
We know exactly why you guys were so confident heading into this. Take us through the match, will you?
So that first bite, we saw a belt go, and we were really worried. I thought he'd gone straight through both our belts, and once they're gone, our weapon's gone, and that's it. So when we got released and we could see we still had a belt left, we knew we were still in this fight.
You guys are definitely one of the surprises of the tournament. 2 years ago, you guys didn't have the best run. Did you know that you had this devastating of a bot before you started this tournament?
I had a pretty good idea, but I don't think anybody else did. And I think a few people now know.
You guys are killing it. Well done.
Thank you very much.
I was like,
smashing the money in the museum, wasn't it?
That was a very exciting fight, though, guys. What happened?
I mean, it was going okay. I mean, we bit hold of their front, and that seemed pretty good. But every time our front end's letting us down, so we need to go away and come up with some new idea, because it's let us down every fight so far. So, and just that one little error is toast for the whole machine. So.
You have an impressive approach, and you guys have built a wonderful machine, and we wish you luck.
Thank you, and thanks to everybody who supports us and who appreciates the work that we put in.
Anybody see this coming at the beginning of the season? 3-0 for Death Roll.
Not at all, especially when you consider what it did 2 years ago. Very disappointing run for the Australian team. This year, things are completely different.
Wow. So what do you think? Is this a team we should be talking about as a championship contender?
Listen, we've talked a lot this year about strength of schedule. Death Roll is 3-0 with 2 of those wins over mid to upper tier bots. So I'd put them in line with someone like Witch Doctor, who's 2-0 right now. And in my mind, Death Roll needs one more statement win before we call them a championship contender.
And if you're Quantum, now you're staring at a losing streak for the first time ever. I think they have to regroup. They're a little bit stunned what's happened.
Yeah, listen, I think they're struggling speed-wise. I don't think they're getting that crusher as fast as they want it. They're taking some big hits as well, so I think their driving could be a little bit better as well.
One of the big stories so far, Death Roll improves to 3-0. Coming up, Bombshell needs to get their first win of the year, and Cobalt is looking to rebound after a disappointing loss in their last fight. These two are set to collide when we come back on BattleBots Fight Night.
The hottest sneakers. Impossible to get. Until now. Every pair. Every grail. Always available. Always authentic. Never sold out. Millions know. Now you do too. StockX. Now you know. Visit StockX.com today.
Thank you to everything that gets in the way of summer, because you remind us of our love for the open road. Summer starts now. Hurry into the BMW Summer on Sales event and get up to $4,500 credit on select models now through July 31st.
This summer, Adam Savage takes us beyond the myth.
Holy cow, everything blows to smithereens.
And he's building the most awesomest things ever. Now you can see the method to his madness.
It is a process using lasers.
An all-new Discovery Go original. Go behind the scenes with Adam as he sees what went boom or bust.
Nothing sticks to titanium.
An all-new Discovery Go original. Savage builds inside the episode. Watch it now, only on Discovery Go.
It's a shark. We're going in. We're going shark diving.
Shark Week starts Sunday, July 28th at 8 on Discovery and Discovery Go.
Wait, this is so cool. Okay.
Welcome home. Because Zillow is reimagining how people rent with a new shopping experience and the most rental properties. So you'll never miss out on a home you'll love.
Ready to feel the freedom you get riding a Harley-Davidson? With payments as low as $129 a month, owning a Harley-Davidson is easier and more affordable than ever. Schedule your test ride at your local Harley-Davidson dealer. Finance offer subject to credit approval.
What's all the noise?
Richard and Aaron are back on Mondays. First, Fast and Loud at 9.
Action!
Followed by Aaron Needs a Job at 10. Fast and Loud Mondays at 9. Followed by Aaron Needs a Job at 10 on Discovery and Discovery Go. This summer, Adam Savage takes us beyond the myth.
Holy cow, everything blows to smithereens.
And is building the most awesomest things ever.
Full scale we go. So much fun.
Let's blow it up. Mad Max Battle, Excalibur, Wheel of Death. And it all kicks off with Iron Man.
The first fucking Iron Man suit. Yeah!
All new Savage builds, Fridays at 10 on Discovery and Discovery Go.
My name is Glenn Stearns. I went from rags to riches, but it wasn't luck. Welcome to Erie, Pennsylvania.
Now I'm going to start over with $100 and an old pickup truck in a city where I don't know a soul. Nice to meet you. I'm betting I can build $1 million business in 90 days. It could positively impact a lot of people if I do it right.
You're doing a good job.
And I'm going to do it all undercover.
Undercover Billionaire. New series premieres Tuesday, August 6th at 10 on Discovery and Discovery Go.
Want to devour your favorite shows all weekend long? Get ahead of the pack. Get early access to new episodes every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. on the Animal Planet Go app.
On Discovery.
All right, we are back on BattleBots, and time to check in with one of my favorite bots in the 2019 season. That's Cobalt. I get it, they're only 1-1, but that loss just came against Duck, and they were kicking Duck all over the box. I mean, flying him 15 feet into the air, got him airborne 13 times. If Cobalt doesn't get stuck on the BattleBox floor, they're 2-0 instead of 1-1. They have been so impressive.
Absolutely. If that was any other bot in the competition, they would have won. They happened to run in directly to Duck.
All right, now they're facing Bombshell, who's on the opposite end of the spectrum. They're 0-2. They're looking for answers. I talked to their new captain, Dan Hammer, and I said, well, what do? You kind of take a mental breather after losing 2 via knockout? He said, listen, we stepped away from the bot, didn't want anything to do with the bot. We kind of put our feet up, and hopefully they are re-energized for their sake.
Well, look, Bombshell is in crisis mode right now. Lost both of their fights by quick knockouts. One because they couldn't self-right, and the other because of reliability issues. But remember, Bombshell went 0-4 last year before winning the Last Chance Rumble, so let's not count them out just yet. They may still have some tricks up their sleeve.
All right, let's see if Bombshell can get off the schneid. Remember, it was a finalist just a few seasons ago. Farouk, take it away.
In the red square, this bot will have you crying, Sue, Sue, Studio. It's gonna stop your 2 hearts. You're fighting against all odds because there's pain in the air tonight. Dun-dun, 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 dun. It's Bombshell.
Bombshell has gone to visit the bot therapist to cure what ails them.
Yeah, absolutely. They've been dealing with Murphy's Law here. Just so many different issues. They actually wanted to go with their horizontal blade, but they ended up going back with their vertical disc spinner. They can't get anything right here.
In the blue square, if it were a beer, it would be called Bots Blue Rippin'. Waste great, best killing. All right, it's Thriller time. This bot's for you. It's Cobalt.
All right, so Cobalt has knocked out Sub-Zero, got KO'd by Duck, but still feeling really, really good.
Yeah, they are. They believe they're in everyone's head. They think they have the better bot here, the better driver, and the better weapon. I don't think there's anything left.
We fought Bombshell in 2016. We lost because of pretty good ingenuity on their part, really. Yeah. We know from fighting them before that they'll surprise us at the last minute with one of their modules, so we're going to be ready to modify ours this year. I think we're prepared for anything they're going to put down.
So the bottom of their armor is super tough. I don't think either one of our weapons are going to get through it.
Nope. So we're going up above that, and we're going straight for their weapon shaft. We don't need to be fast. We don't need to box rush them. We need to stay back, get our weapons spun up, take it nice and slow and keep the front pointed at him.
Either you get it right or you go home in a box.
All right, Kenny, Cobalt looking to reestablish their dominance, while Bombshell is just looking to get the train back on the tracks.
That's right, and I think Cobalt is smart to be a little wary of Bombshell here. There's nothing more dangerous than a fighter who's got nothing to lose.
Ready.
Let the bot battle begin. Bombshell twisting his way over to Cobalt. Oh, a little bit of contact there, but both bots escaped unharmed, and here comes Cobalt. Oh! Whoa! Bombshell just took off like a bombshell. Holy smokes!
It actually took off the front part of the wedge of Cobalt. That hit was nasty.
Unbelievable. The countdown has started, and Cobalt, needing only 15 seconds, has sent a lightning rod through this competition. That's a knockout. What a KO from Cobalt. They're back in the winner's circle, and boy, it must feel good. Kenny, the amount of energy Cobalt dishes out is insane.
Chris, when you have that kind of power, you use it, and you use it repeatedly. Bombshell knew that, and they still enter the box with no self-righting mechanism. That's just poor planning. Look at the way Cobalt's wedge worked to perfection, popping Bombshell up in the air like it's on a tee, and bam! Cobalt crushed it out of the park.
And once Bombshell came back down to earth, it was O-V-E-R over.
All right, I'm here with the winners, Team Cobalt. My goodness, man, that weapon is unbelievable. Do you think it's as powerful as Tombstone's weapon?
I think so, yeah. I think we'd have a good chance against him, yeah, but I wouldn't like to find out too soon.
It's very impressive. Do you guys think you can get into the semifinals or even further?
We think we've got a robot capable, but just got to make sure we get a bit of luck and good driving really along the way.
Well, that's a good sign. You guys have been looking very dominant. Look forward to more fights. Thank you.
Kenny, you heard it from Cobalt. They think that their weapon is just as powerful as Tombstone's. What do you think?
Listen, they might be right. That is a vertical disc spinner unlike anything we've ever seen. I mean, it is so powerful. You look at Sub-Zero, then Duck, and now Bombshell. No one wants to fight these guys. I don't think Cobalt is worried about redemption anymore. They're focused on the giant nut.
And what about Bombshell? Are they headed for the Desperado?
I don't know. They haven't made it past the 1 minute mark this season. I have a hard time believing they can win 3 fights in 1 night.
Okay, but we talked about it earlier. Bombshell pulled off a miracle last year. They could do it again, right, Kenny?
Maybe. This is a different season. I'm not sure I'm buying that one.
Okay.
But, yeah.
Coming up, the Twins are going to try to put the competition in timeout. It's Gemini versus Tantrum. And after that, it's Lockjaw versus Duck. Donald Hudson and Hal Rucker, two of the most experienced builders in BattleBots history, will square off for the first time in their storied careers. That's all coming your way on BattleBots Fight Night.
What I love about products I find at Grove is that they're safe, they're natural, they're great for the entire family.
It's super important to me that I use safe cleaning products around my child. I care a lot about what I put in his body, so I don't know why it would be any different with cleaning products.
I thought switching to natural products would be more expensive, but with Grove, it's really not. They have very high standards and they vet everything, so I know it's going to be safe.
Grove gives me peace of mind. It's a really good feeling. Go to grove.co today to get your free $30 Mrs. Meyer's cleaning kit.
This summer, Adam Savage takes us beyond the myth
Holy cow, everything blows to smithereens.
And he's building the most awesomest things ever. Now you can see the method to his madness.
It is a process using lasers.
An all-new Discovery Go original. Go behind the scenes with Adam as he sees what went boom or bust.
Nothing sticks to titanium.
An all-new Discovery Go original. Savage builds inside the episode. Watch it now, only on Discovery Go.
What's all the noise?
Richard and Aaron are back on Mondays. First, Fast and Loud at 9.
Action!
Followed by Aaron Needs a Job at 10.
Hey, get out of the way!
Fast and Loud Mondays at 9. Followed by Aaron Needs a Job at 10 on Discovery and Discovery Go.
Ready to feel the freedom you get riding a Harley Davidson? With payments as low as $129 a month, owning a Harley Davidson is easier and more affordable than ever. Schedule your test ride at your local Harley Davidson dealer. Finance offer subject to credit approval.
You guys ready to do it? Yeah! Download the all-new Food Network app and binge more episodes than ever.
Let's have some fun with this.
Watch complete seasons of your favorite shows.
Everyone's out to beat me.
I want you to beat Bobby Flay.
New episodes the same time as they air on TV.
This is just awesome.
I would want to see more.
And get early access to premieres.
I gotta check it out.
When and where you want them.
It's really happening.
Excellent. Then let's get cooking.
Treat yourself to more helpings of Food Network. Get the free app.
Holy smokes!
To take the ultimate crown,
Oh yeah!
you gotta fight fire with fire.
That's what I'm talking about!
I've never seen anything like this, Chris.
All new BattleBots, Friday at 8 on Discovery and Discovery Go.
Why wait around? New episodes of your favorite shows are available on Animal Planet Go the same time they air on TV.
The wait is finally over. I'm pumped.
So what are you waiting for? Go to Go.
These folks, they don't have time to go to the post office. They have businesses to grow, customers to care for, lives to get home to. They use Stamps.com. Print discounted postage for any letter, any package, anytime, right from your computer. All the amazing services of the post office, only cheaper. Get our special TV offer, a 4-week trial plus postage and a digital scale. Go to Stamps.com/try and never go to the post office again.
Wake up to a healthier, happier life with a Leesa Hybrid mattress. The secret is 2 technologies in 1 mattress. Pocket springs for edge-to-edge support, responsiveness, and comfort. Plus premium foams for pressure relief and cooling. Find out why reviewers love Leesa's hybrid design. Then sleep on it in your own home. It's easy, there's no risk. And right now, it's on sale. Go to Leesa.com today.
Discovery Go.
All right, we are back on BattleBots, and we just saw Cobalt put one in the win column. But last time out, they lost a brutal fight with the toughest duck around. Jenny Taft caught up with Hal Rucker to find out more about the durability that makes ducks so deadly before their fight with Lockjaw later tonight.
Thanks, guys. You know, what I've learned from watching Hal Rucker is that durability isn't just Duck's best feature, it's also his plan. Ever wonder if a duck can fly? Well, Cobalt spent almost 3 minutes trying to answer that question, launching Duck into the air 13 times.
Oh! Got floated in the air again! Cobalt just chewing up Duck! Oh my goodness! Oh, another! Some of the most insane hits I've ever seen in BattleBots. Unbelievable!
Duck spent 36 seconds in the air, accounting for more than 25% of the entire fight. But he absorbed the hits, kept on ducking, and outlasted Cobalt for the win. And that was the plan the whole time.
You
You seem unfazed a bit by the opponent. Unflappable, if you will.
Yeah.
How do you feel about facing Lockjaw?
Good. Duck was designed to go against spinners.
We try to use our opponent's energy against them.
They have a very durable bot also.
Okay.
So I'm hoping it'll go the full 3 minutes. I'm hoping we're more durable than they are, which is our strategy. I predict 3 minutes of fun.
3 minutes of intensity.
All over the place.
So this is what you know, this opponent. I don't know if there's ever a comfort in this world, in this sport, but in a lot of ways, that's about as close as you can get.
Right. I know what to do. I've done it before. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but we're set.
Yeah.
We're ready to go.
We'll see if the most durable bot in the competition can continue to withstand the punishment it receives in the box. When Duck goes for its 3rd win of the season, taking on veteran Donald Hudson and his vertical spinner, Lockjaw, later tonight.
All right, Kenny, up next inside the box is Gemini and Tantrum. Tantrum is making their first appearance in the battle box this season. You may remember them from last year. He tangoed with Tombstone and wound up planting a fist into the box. Now Aaron Hill is back, and he's feeling more confident.
That's right, and I think they're much better prepared this year. They've got some new technology in the bot. The weapon is what's called a puncher. That's a vertical spinner that punches out to make contact. I'm really excited to see this new weapon in action.
Right now they're facing Gemini, and if you feel like you're seeing double, you are. It's identical twins, each 125 pounds.
Well, Captain Ace Sheelander definitely thinks that 2 is better than 1, which makes sense. In theory, that's twice the targets for your opponent to keep track of, twice the weapons coming at you, but that also means that it's half the weapon power and twice as likely to malfunction.
So those hits aren't going to be as big as, say, Tantrum.
Do you think 2's better than 1?
Nah.
Yeah, I don't either.
Tough
You
to do
mind
the back.
moving out of here real
Sorry,
quickly? I'm going to send it into Farouk. Take it away.
In the red square, oh, sheesh. It's the demonic two-headed beast, even crazier than the online grammar police. Correct you so hard, won't let anything lie. It be like, it's not Jimmy me, it's Gemini.
Kenny, we know both bots need to be disabled for Gemini to be knocked out, but what's the strategy for them here?
Number 1, keep the enemy between themselves. Number 2, take turns. And number 3, don't hit each other.
In the blue square, it might have a baby face, but it's armed with some adult teeth. There's nothing minor about this meltdown, son. It's Tantrum!
That was some funny stuff. All right, what are you looking at with Tantrum, Kenny?
Well, besides Tantrum throwing a tantrum, they also want to throw Gemini up into the lights. They say, get ready, we might be taking out some of those things.
By the way, we sent Farouk to his room.
Our basic strategy is to surround Tantrum. Keep the opponent between our bots, take turns, don't let up, keep the pressure on. Tantrum has real thick armor. We haven't done well in the past against armor this thick, but we've upgraded our weapons. We've put sharper teeth on it, so hopefully that's enough to punch a hole in that armor.
So Gemini is a double horizontal spinner, so we flipped over to our large horizontal spinner wedge on the front here with regards to deflecting blows from them easier. Our armor is pretty solid, and they're both half the size, so it's basically pick one and take it out. We've done enough testing with similar weights to know how high the things can go. We're hoping to airmail some 120-pound robots into the ceiling.
Kenny, you know a thing or two about punches. What do you expect out of Tantrum?
You know, this fight will be a good litmus test for just how good Tantrum can be. Gemini's a quality team that's been around for a few years, and if Tantrum is ever going to be a top 16 bot, he's got to handle bots like Gemini convincingly. 3 robots in the box for this one. We'll find out if 2 is better than 1 when we see these teams collide on BattleBox Fight Night.
We got a delivery from
Home Chef! I'm actually not really a good cook at all, but I've been trying. They have about 18 meals to choose from, and they change weekly, and they were so good this week. So I want to show y'all what I got. Chicken quesadillas, brown sugar salmon, jalapeno popper burger, and Japanese sirloin steak. And I actually made this one last night, and what'd you think, babe? It takes 30 to 40 minutes. It was intermediate level, and I did it all by myself. We are actually about to make the jalapeno popper burgers. They deliver all of the ingredients plus the recipe to your door. It gives you step-by-step directions on how to cook it. So the meals are not frozen. They're all fresh ingredients, which means you don't have to go to the grocery store, and you can make it a really fun date night if you're sick of going out. So you might as well give it a try, see if it works for you, and the meals are woo!
Visit homechef.com for $30 off your first order.
By the handful, the fistful, and the cheekful. That's the joy of bottomless steak fries at Red Robin. Basket after basketful.
Red Robin. Yum. This summer, Adam Savage takes us beyond the myth.
Holy cow, everything blows to smithereens.
And he's building the most awesomest things ever. Now you can see the method to his madness.
It is a process using lasers.
An all-new Discovery Go original. Go behind the scenes with Adam as he sees what went boom or bust.
Nothing sticks to titanium.
An all-new Discovery Go original. Savage builds inside the episode. Watch it now, only on Discovery Go.
Ready to feel the freedom you get riding a Harley Davidson? With payments as low as $129 a month, owning a Harley Davidson is easier and more affordable than ever. Schedule your test ride at your local Harley Davidson dealer. Finance offer subject to credit approval.
Many tales have been told of Africa, but none like this. This is our story. This is Serengeti.
At your Lincoln dealer.
This is your dog. He needs a walk while you're at work today. That's where WAG comes in. WAG lets you book a dog walker whenever you need. This is Anna.
Hi.
She's great with dogs.
I've got a senior dog myself.
Plus, she's been vetted by WAG and knows her stuff.
I always double check the harness before exiting the house.
Anna knows how to give your dog a great walk, and she fills you in on all the details. That's why you use WAG, because of great walkers like Anna. Get your first walk free when you download the app now.
Tired of lugging around big bags of pet food and litter? Get it delivered. Chewy.com delivers everything your pets need right to your door. They ship all your favorite brands of dog food, cat food, litter, toys, and treats, all at amazing prices. Plus, you get fast, free shipping. With Chewy.com, you don't have to break a sweat or the bank.
Save 30% on your first order and get fast, free shipping. Shop online at Chewy.com.
This is protection in a world of distraction. This is Nissan Intelligent Mobility.
Discovery Go.
We are back on BattleBots, and the Gemini twins are hoping to throw a tantrum in the battle box.
Ready.
begin. The Gemini split. One will attack from the front, one from behind. That's usually what we see. Tantrum will he pop that thing in the air or not?
We'll see how that puncher works. Aaron Hill was very excited to show what it can do.
There you go.
First effective hit from Tantrum there, Chris.
And it looks like one of the Gemini might be down for the count already.
Yeah, he's not moving, Chris, but I think I've seen this trick before. Keep your eye on the twin brother here. Gemini trying to help his buddy out, and it works.
That was smart. They know each other. It's like they share a brain. As Tantrum takes the newly resuscitated Gemini for a spin, driving him into the screws and back across the box. Tantrum does a nice job backing up, and he's really got that spinner fired up now. You can hear it humming.
Yeah, he's ready to do some damage now.
This could be the moment. Where's the punch? Oh!
Big shot there by Tantrum. Not quite the knockout power we were hoping to see.
Tantrum does a nice job flipping one of the Gemini. But again, not a lot of damage. Those twins just keep coming.
Now going after the other one. Let's see if he can launch this thing like he had hoped.
Nice little bite by Gemini on the side of Tantrum. And now Tantrum's going to take one of the Gemini into the screws. Oh, that was a big-time crush. Uh-oh. He's ripped one of the sides of the other Gemini. It's hard for me to tell them apart.
Well, they're twins, Chris. That's why.
Oh, you're right. But why do they have to dress the same, too? Can't there be like a bowl or something on them?
I'll tell you what, the puncher is leaving something to be desired, but it's Tantrum's wedge that's winning this fight. It's negating all of Gemini's attacks.
As Gemini launches off Tantrum, getting some air. Tantrum tried to get a punch off, but couldn't connect. Will we see another? Oh, and he takes one into the rails. He gets it airborne.
That punching vertical disc spinner is such a cool design. First time we've ever seen it, but at this stage, you have to question its impact. Both Gemini still standing.
Closing in on a minute with a kill saws will become active. Now, isn't this the time the other Gemini should get over here and get engaged?
Well, Tantrum's doing a good job with one Gemini. Now he heads over to the other.
Well, Gemini not coordinating their attack, Kenny. It's like Bruce Lee versus 10 guys. A lot of screaming and yelling, but no one's laying a finger on it.
Yeah, Tantrum's got the edge, but just can't find that fatal blow, Chris.
Tantrum just humming right along, having his way with one Gemini and then the other.
He just disabled that primary weapon. That thing's done.
These two Gemini bots starting to look like spare car parts, Kenny. I thought there was power in numbers.
Yeah, that's not really working out, is it?
Now with 20 to go, Gemini hanging out for dear life. Absorbs in another blow, but just like the Terminator, it refuses to die.
Well, we knew Gemini was a tough bot to knock out, Chris, but Tantrum will be disappointed with that puncher.
Gemini will make it the distance, but just barely, as this one will head to the judges. We're done, it's over. Tantrum, seeing double, misses the KO, but I think we know which way this decision is heading. Kenny, Tantrum pretty much had its way from the onset of this one.
Yeah, I'm not a believer in the puncher yet, but the spinner itself was very effective. Tossed Gemini in the air right there.
As you could see, did pretty much what he wanted to. He took him into the screws. He used the battle box to his advantage. Occasionally, he'd pop him in the air, and he did a great job of disabling their weapons, too.
Yeah, the robot lacks knockout power, but the wedge worked to perfection, and it was enough for a dominant performance from Tantrum.
Let's go to Farouk to announce the winner.
The results from the judges are in. The winner by a unanimous decision is Tantrum!
So Tantrum takes care of business. They're now 1-0 in 2019.
And again, 2 isn't always better than 1.
Aaron Hill might be gaining a little momentum here. If they face a big-time bot, can kind of shock the world and maybe work their way into the round of 16, in your opinion?
It remains to be seen. You know, listen, this was a very favorable matchup, so I'm interested to see what that puncher can do against a single larger opponent.
All right, coming up, 2 BattleBots OGs are about to kick it old school. It's Lockjaw versus Duck. Don't go anywhere. That fight's next on BattleBots Fight Night.
This is the place. Wait,
This is the place? This is the place you're thinking of getting your suit? For your wedding? Are you sure? We can do better. The Black Tux is here to help. Rent or buy, online or in a showroom, on your terms. Shipped to you wherever you are, guaranteed to fit. Because you deserve better. The Black Tux, formal wear for your moment.
This summer, Adam Savage takes us beyond the myth.
Holy cow, everything blows to smithereens.
And he's building the most awesomest things ever. Now you can see the method to his madness.
It is a process using lasers.
An all-new Discovery Go original. Go behind the scenes with Adam as he sees what went boom or bust.
Nothing sticks to titanium.
An all-new Discovery Go original. Savage builds inside the episode. Watch it now, only on Discovery Go.
When did I realize my friend was addicted to frozen food porn? He can't stop taking devour pics, or as he calls them, D-pics. Even during the game. This addiction can happen to anyone. It's hard to resist. At least turn the flash off, man.
Ready to feel the freedom you get riding a Harley Davidson? With payments as low as $129 a month, owning a Harley Davidson is easier and more affordable than ever. Schedule your test ride at your local Harley Davidson dealer. Finance offer subject to credit approval.
I've never seen anything like this. Never, ever.
My God, look at the size of the thing. I'm taking a movie of it.
It was all a bit weird.
You can see his face.
That is enormous.
I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm going to have a heart attack.
Life anchors up.
Not getting enough cash back with that credit card? Turn to the nerds. Are your credit cards working hard enough for you? At NerdWallet, we sort through hundreds of credit cards to find you the lowest rates and the sweetest perks like balance transfers and travel. Using your preferences to narrow your search, NerdWallet makes it easy to compare and find the perfect card for you. Need the right credit card? Turn to the nerds at nerdwallet.com.
I'm all about my bed.
This mattress is dangerously comfortable.
I love my Lisa.
Experience deeper rest with the award-winning Lisa mattress, designed to provide strong support, pressure relief, and optimized airflow to keep you cool. Read our reviews, then try it in your own home. Order now to get big savings, but only for a limited time. Just go to lisa.com today.
You need this bed.
We are back on BattleBots and so excited for our next match. Kenny, the last time we saw Hal Rucker and Duck, that thing was flying through the air with the greatest of ease. In fact, Hal told us it was the hardest he had ever been hit. We thought he was a dead duck, but somehow he not only survived, but won to improve to 2-0. Another challenge in front of him tonight, Donald Hudson and Lockjaw. They are 1-1 this season, but Donald walking around with extreme confidence. He says, our bot is in a good place. It's really, really healthy.
Yeah, absolutely. And listen, he realizes just from watching those two fights against Duck that that's probably not going to get knocked out
Donald has to look at Duck like a puzzle that needs to be solved. An all-out attack isn't going to get the job done, but Donald is a master strategist, and I'm interested to see what he pulls out of his bag of tricks.
You ready to check out the first ever meeting between Donald Hudson and Hal Rucker?
This is going to be good.
Let's do it. Take you inside the box with Farouk.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? It's Robot Fighting time!
The six-time winner of the Giant Nut, Donald Hudson, checks in at 1-1, knocked out in the season opener by Tombstone, then he KO'd Quantum. He's feeling good.
Yeah, absolutely. There's not a whole lot of people in the world that loves to build robots more than Donald Hudson.
Duck with KOs of Bombshell and Cobalt. Hal Rucker, after a disappointing finish to the 2018 season, is having the time of his life.
Yes, he is. He's undefeated, and in my opinion, that is the toughest pot in the world. That thing can take a licking and keep on ticking, unlike anything we've ever seen.
Are you saying he's a tough one to whack?
Yes, exactly that.
In the red square, when Donald's at the controller, he's like a case of Ebola. It's sick, it's rotten. Better order that coffin. Oh no, it's Lockjaw!
All right, Donald Hudson and Lockjaw would love to throw Duck out of the arena. If that doesn't happen, they going to be okay?
Well, here's the thing. Donald Hudson has recognized that trying to go for a knockout shot against Duck actually does more harm than good. So his goal is to try to go the distance, try to stick and move, and land some shots on Duck and win the judge's decision.
In the blue square, if it were an assassin, it would be called Swan Wilkes Booth. It's what they should have told Lincoln. Duck!
Kenny, Duck is all about defense, but what's that thing on top of the bill?
Well, they haven't used it yet. They want to use that axe tooth to try to slam down on top of Lockjaw.
I have never fought against Donald. He is a living legend in the BattleBots community. I'm a pretty good driver, but he's a much better driver. His weapon would damage us, but I don't think it's going to kill us. Duck's going to do what Duck does. He's going to ram his weapon, try and break it. If we can get rid of his weapon, then we'll use our lifter to try and manipulate him. It's kind of hard to do to Donald, but we'll do our best.
My strategy for today is to just keep hitting him and get him discombobulated a little bit. Just a lot of hits, trying to slow him down. This will be one of my toughest driving battles I think I've had so far because there's just so many ways to lose. Hitting the big front bumper just seems like bait. Yeah, seems like duck bait.
Robots activate.
All right, Kenny, two of the most durable bots and two of the best minds in BattleBots. What's going to be the key in this one?
No surprises. I think this is going to be a very technical fight. Hal needs to find a way to score points with Duck because Donald knows that ramming Duck over and over is a fool's errand. It's going to be really hard to break your opponent's fist with your face when they aren't swinging wildly.
Ready.
I just realized, Kenny, it's Donald versus Duck. Let the bot battle begin! Lockjaw standing his ground. Oh, there you go. Duck getting popped in the air one time already. Lockjaw following up, attacking from the side, and that's like a half pop.
Yeah, Duck has no problem testing that primary weapon of Lockjaw. Oh! Look at that shot by Lockjaw.
Lockjaw just going right after Duck. I think he is trying to throw him out of the arena. Kenny, I think he might have been playing coy with us.
And that's Lockjaw's best chance at winning this fight by knockout.
And look at Duck. It looks like it's all hopped up on caffeine, dancing all around here. Donald backs away, regrouping here, being patient. He wants to pick his spots.
Lockjaw with another shot.
I don't think Duck is used to spending this much time on the ground, Kenny. Oh, jab from Lockjaw.
Well, Lockjaw has to be careful with that primary weapon.
Uh-oh, it's smoking.
Yeah, that's Lockjaw, Chris. You don't want to get into a pushing match with Duck. His drivetrain is so powerful, he'll grind your gears into the ground.
Al Rucker just says, yeah, you know what? You want to play this game? I'll hang around. I feel good about it. Donald spooked a little now from that smoke. Holding back, taking his time.
Duck just willing to go toe-to-toe with any bot. Now Lockjaw trying to get around to the side of Duck. Chris, most bots attack Duck with everything they've got. Donald is just too smart for them.
Kenny, halfway through this fight, what sort of adjustments does either bot have to make?
Oh, that was some nice driving there from Donald Hudson. Look, Donald has the edge so far. He's sticking, moving, landing shots. Like that, Hal Rucker needs to get aggressive here. Try and score some points and turn this fight around.
I think he's trying to lure Lockjaw toward the rails. I really do.
Yeah, Duck trying to pour it on now as we get into the final minute of this match, and Lockjaw starting to burn up.
That's the power of Duck's drivetrain we talked about, Kenny. Now Lockjaw could be in for the longest minute of his life. Let's see if Duck will get aggressive now that Lockjaw's started to smoke a bit.
Less than a minute to go, Chris, and Duck needs to take advantage of Lockjaw burning up. Pushing him around isn't going to win a judge's decision. Looks like Lockjaw's primary weapon is not functional right now.
30 seconds to go in this one. Has Donald Hudson done enough to secure the victory? Duck throwing everything at Lockjaw. Moves back, getting a little runway here.
Lockjaw holding his ground very well here.
A little more push and shove. Under 20 to go.
Excellent evasive driving there by Lockjaw to avoid those screws.
Oh, Lockjaw almost got caught up on the kill saws now with under 10 to go. Lockjaw's going to hold on as Duck jumps around like a truck ballerina, trying to show the judges that he's got a shot at the W.
Look at that, Chris. Bit of showboating here.
That was close.
This is now in the hands of the judges, all three former BattleBots participants. Derek Young, Lisa Winter, and Jason Bardis. They've got a tough decision. Both bots wanted a 3-minute war, and by golly, didn't they just get that? Very interesting strategy, I thought, by both bots, Kenny.
Yeah, absolutely. Lockjaw going right at Duck, which was surprising because of how durable Duck is. A lot of those times when you go primary weapon first against that beak, you end up getting knocked out. But where other bots may have poured it on with haymakers, Donald stepped back and picked his spots to land smarter shots and avoid damage.
Duck did have his moments, Kenny. He didn't do damage with that beak, but he was strong enough to shut down Lockjaw's weapon and slow him down considerably. You did see a little bit of smoke come out of Lockjaw. You wonder what sort of effect that'll have on the judge's decision. This one, very tight. So let's send it to Farouk.
The results from the judges are in. We have a unanimous decision. And the winner is Lockjaw!
I'm here with a very excited Donald Hudson here from Team Lockjaw. How nervous were you heading into this against Duck?
Actually, I was very nervous. I look at Duck and his, house engineering, and it is just so hard to beat. He just keeps coming. And that was, for me, a very exciting match. And I about, pooped my pants when I seen all the smoke coming out. But it did very well. The robot got good hits, and I'm just happy to make it past him. He's a tough competitor.
Well, you probably beat the most durable bot in the competition. Another huge win for Lockjaw. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right, I'm here with Hal Rucker, who suffered his first defeat. What'd you take on this fight?
Well, it's an honor just to be in the ring with Donald. He's a BattleBots legend. It was definitely a fun match. A lot of driving going on. Both bots survived the whole time, so that's about as fun as a match can be.
I know you don't like when the judges have to intervene. Were you a little nervous when that happened?
I've learned that we should not let matches go to the judges.
All right, you've built an amazing bot. Congratulations.
Kenny, this is one of the many cool things about BattleBots. Sometimes robots are going to fly through the air and catch on fire, and other times you're going to get two tacticians go at it like we just saw.
That's right. That's exactly what we got. These guys are very experienced, very intelligent, amazing bot builders. This was a tactical matchup for sure.
So both Donald and Hal have fought 3 fights. Both of them are 2-1 at this point. If you had to pick one that's been more impressive to this point in the season, you would say?
Duck had 2 knockouts. You know, that was really impressive for a bot that everyone thought was just a defensive bot. But Lockjaw's been impressive in its own way as well.
Can you pick one? It's okay.
I don't know. I guess maybe Lockjaw.
Have you met the new politician, Kenny Florian? He doesn't want to hurt anybody's feelings out here. Here's the point. They're both 2-1, and they're both gearing their way toward the round of 16.
Putting pressure on me all the time.
Coming up, Sawblaze and Blacksmith are about to light up the box, so we've got the fire department on standby. And later tonight, it's our main event. Ray Billings wants to continue his reign of terror, but the mad scientist, Victor Soto, is cooking up a heat check. It's Tombstone versus Rotator on BattleBots Fight Night.
Why wait around? New episodes of your favorite shows are available on Animal Planet Go the same time they air on TV.
The wait is finally over. I'm pumped.
So what are you waiting for? Go to Go.
This summer, Adam Savage takes us beyond the myth.
Holy cow, everything blows to smithereens.
And he's building the most awesomest things ever. Now you can see the method to his madness.
It is a process using lasers.
An all-new Discovery Go original. Go behind the scenes with Adam as he sees what went boom or bust.
Nothing sticks to titanium.
An all-new Discovery Go original. Savage builds inside the episode. Watch it now, only on Discovery Go.
Ready to feel the freedom you get riding a Harley-Davidson? With payments as low as $129 a month, owning a Harley-Davidson is easier and more affordable than ever. Schedule your test ride at your local Harley-Davidson dealer. Finance offer subject to credit approval.
For all of us, it's really important at this point in life to have our own piece of land. What we're doing here is symbolizing the future of the Browns.
We're back, guys.
It's really important. Each one of the guys, they have their houses finished before the snow locks us up.
Take this, and let's work our way back. This is going to be a long, hard winter. I don't know what to expect.
An all-new season of Alaskan Bush People. Sunday, August 4th at 9 on Discovery and Discovery Go.
I've never seen anything like this. Never, ever.
My God, look at the size of this thing. I'm taking a movie of it.
It was all a bit weird.
You can see his face.
That is enormous.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm going to have a heart attack.
I've never seen anything like this. Never, ever.
My God, look at the size of this thing. I'm taking a movie of it.
It was all a bit weird.
You can see his face.
That is enormous.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm going to have a heart attack.
Not getting enough cash back with that credit card? Turn to the nerds. Are your credit cards working hard enough for you? At NerdWallet, we sort through hundreds of credit cards to find you the lowest rates and the sweetest perks like balance transfers and travel. Using your preferences to narrow your search, NerdWallet makes it easy to compare and find the perfect card for you. Need the right credit card? Turn to the nerds at nerdwallet.com.
For those
those of you who say naked and afraid's not the real deal, screw you.
This is what I live for!
For the record, I hate this place.
Every ungodly feeling that you can imagine.
It's gonna be a dark side that we're gonna see.
I might not come make it.
What the hell am I doing here?
60 days. What are you?
All new, Naked and Afraid XL. Sundays at 8 on Discovery and Discovery Go.
This is where the Death Scrolls were found. That cave right there. That's a literal secret chamber. There could be scrolls in there. Are you kidding me?
Expedition Unknown. A new adventure begins Wednesday, August 7th at 9 on Discovery and Discovery Go.
You guys ready to do it?
Yeah! Download the all-new Food Network app and binge more episodes than ever.
Let's have some fun with this.
Watch complete seasons of your favorite shows.
Everyone's out to beat me.
I want you to beat Bobby Flay.
New episodes the same time as they air on TV.
This is just awesome.
I would want to see more.
And get early access to premieres.
I gotta check it out.
When and where you want them.
It's really happening.
Excellent. Then let's get cooking.
Treat yourself to more helpings of Food Network. Get the free app.
And Discovery Go.
Welcome back to BattleBots. Up next is a big one, a pair of 1-in-1 bots. Sawblaze taking on Blacksmith. And Jameson going Sawblaze. This is one of the great minds of BattleBots. He's always planning and tweaking. So let's go to Jenny Taft to see how Sawblaze is planning to cut up his next opponent.
Sawblaze is coming off its first loss of the season after a main event for the ages against Tombstone. Jameson is always looking to improve Sawblaze, so heading into their next fight, he'll finally debut the new weapon we've been hearing about. Okay, so this is the future of what we're about to see from Sawblaze?
This is the future of combat robotic saw blades. This is about 30 pounds of spinning mass, 5 pounds, 30
5
pounds.
compared to 30.
So what is a saw blade? How does a saw blade work? Saw blade cuts. How does a saw blade cut? We either take little bites, in that case it takes thousands of small cuts at a time, and it's usually a thin profile blade because you want to reduce the amount of energy required to remove small flakes of material. Spinners, on the other hand, very wide, very robust. When they hit, they grab and they throw the opponent, but they don't usually take off chunks of the other guy. What we're trying to do with this is combine the benefits of a spinner and the cutting ability to pinpoint vulnerable areas, usually the top side. Basically, it's a momentum cutter. It stores kinetic energy, it applies instantaneously a high pressure point and slices through the opponent.
Jameson's new weapon stores about 40 kilojoules at max speed. That's twice the power of a 50 caliber sniper round. He transfers that energy through the tips of a few massive teeth, which will allow him to take much bigger bites out of his opponent's armor than he did with the old saw blade.
It's a really rough cut, and it's devastating. You can't reinvent the wheel, but you can reinvent the saw blade.
Whew, can't wait to see it.
Me too.
All right, Kenny, that new hammer saw sounds nasty.
Yeah, that's right. Listen, he's a tremendous driver as well, has a lot of experience. Him and his team are amazing.
And a huge opportunity for Al Kindle and Blacksmith as well. You know, for so long, they're just like, just let us win. You know, we just want a W here and there. If they win this one, they're 2-1 and in the conversation for the round of 16.
Yeah, absolutely, especially given the kind of respect that Sawblaze has. And when you look at the tail of the tape, these are two pretty evenly matched bots. Now that Sawblaze is unveiling this hammer saw, at 30 pounds, that thing can deal a lot of damage to the flat top of Blacksmith. But you can see that Blacksmith has the reach advantage. By design, saws are vulnerable to overhead attacks, so Al Kindle will have the opportunity to punch down on Jameson Go.
You like fire?
I love fire.
Well, I like it when it's inside the battle box. Everywhere else, I don't care for it. But in there, it's a whole lot of fun. Let's go check it out with Farouk. Fire, fire.
In the red square, it's scarier than the alien, and it's going to Ripley you up. Green flames like the acid in a xenomorph's veins. you better have a plan, because it's game over, man. I've got a bad feeling about this spot. It's Sawblaze.
And Kenny, what do you think about that new hammer saw we've been hearing so much about?
Well, it's clearly designed to do more damage, but with the added weight in the back, I'm interested to see if that changes Jameson's driving strategy at all.
In the blue square, you know his name. I'll be Kendall, I'll be quick. I'll be swinging a big flaming stick. Sorry you turned up. You're about to get burnt up. It's the flaming hammer of myth, the one and only Blacksmith.
Al Kindle told me this could get ugly early or go 3 minutes. He feels like a longer fight is a better fight for him. What's the strategy?
Well, to protect from that overhead disc spinner, he put some triangular armor on the top of Blacksmith, and he hopes to attack the backside of Sawblaze.
This is going to be the first time we're using the hammer saw. We hope that's going to be durable. We've never hit anything before. No chance like testing it out in the box. Best case scenario, we get him from the side or at a slight angle where we can hit him and he can't hit us. Expect lots of slashing, lots of burning, and robots dying.
The obvious strategy is going to be keep his weapon off of us as much as possible. He's going with his overhead spinner attachment, so we're a little concerned about that. More powerful than the saw, potential for some more damage. We're using our steel top, so we think we'll be okay. He's an excellent driver, and if he gets control and gets us in the wall, that's when you get in trouble, because then he could drop that spinner down on us.
Robots activate. Flamin' Hammer versus Hammer Saw. The winner will be 2-1 in the driver's seat for the top 16. The other will fall to 1-2 with their tournament hopes in jeopardy. Ready. Oh, yeah. Slash and Let the bot battle begin. Oh, flame on flame. I love it.
Sawblaze already doing a couple wheelies with that heavier saw riding in the back. That's going to make it difficult to get under Blacksmith. Almost got under there, but instead takes a shot from the hammer. Blacksmith doing a good job attacking the sides of Sawblaze.
Uh-oh, he's going for a little ride. Oh, Blacksmith gets taken into the screws.
Sawblaze just so powerful.
Al Kindle and Blacksmith trying to get the right angle to use that flaming hammer. Oh, this might be an opportunity for him, but look at Sawblaze get away.
Sawblaze keeps hitting a brick wall every time he goes head-on with Blacksmith. He just can't keep his forks on the ground long enough to win the battle for low ground.
Oh, no, now he's
stuck in his screws.
He's stuck in his screws, and he's trying to hammer his way out. And there he frees himself, but not before taking a few shots from Al's hammer.
Tremendous dropping there by Jameson Go.
Oh, nice job by Blacksmith to upend Sawblaze, who gets right back up. Oh, here we go. Blacksmith getting taken for a ride, right under the pulverizer. That's beautiful teamwork. I love to see that. That way everybody gets involved.
Oh, big hit there by Sawblaze.
Kindle's got to take advantage for the rare time that Sawblaze is actually on its head. He almost gets thrown into the screws.
You can see on the last few hits that Jameson Go has been having some success getting to the sides of Blacksmith.
Oh, that was the sweet reversal. I'm going to use my disc thing right on your flaming hammer, bro.
Beautiful move there by Jameson Go. Little 180.
Closing in on the 1 minute mark when the kill saws will get involved. They've been waiting patiently, by the way. Oh, here we go, Sawblaze again! Oh, and he just missed the opportunity to get him in the screws. This is right in front of us. Look at this, the flaming hammer. Don't get too close, Kenny.
I tell you, it's trouble. Every time Sawblaze gets underneath you, you're going for a ride.
Another solid hit. Blacksmith has gone into berserker mode with that hammer here in the final minute of the fight. Al Kindle's out for blood. 40 seconds to go as the Killshaws take a piece of Sawblaze. Who's going to put the exclamation point at the end of their name in the last 30 seconds?
Nice counter fighting there by Blacksmith. Both these bots refusing to give each other an inch. This is two absolute technicians at the top of their game right now.
20 seconds to go. Sawblaze trying to bully Blacksmith into the rails, but nice reversal by Al Kindle. Oh, it's hammer on hammer action.
Sawblaze's weapon has stopped spinning, and Blacksmith is trying to take advantage in the closing seconds.
This one will go to the judges in an action-packed bout. That was awesome. Look at Al Kindle, fired up. I'm surprised there aren't flames coming out of his head. You just put on a show for the ages, my man.
This was one of the best technical fights I've ever seen. So many hits, such amazing driving by both teams, but look at the damage to the top of Blacksmith there.
The judges will have to take that into consideration, and we're going to give them some time to think it over. Al Kindle thinks he won, but this one's almost too close to call. Don't go anywhere. We're going to try and sort this out when we come back on BattleBots Fight Night.
The hottest sneakers. Impossible to get. Until now. Every pair. Every grail. Always available. Always authentic. Never sold out. Millions know. Now you do too. StockX. Now you know. Visit StockX.com today.
This summer, Adam Savage takes us beyond the myth.
Holy cow, everything blows to smithereens.
And he's building the most awesomest things ever. Now you can see the method to his madness.
It is a process using lasers.
An all-new Discovery Go original. Go behind the scenes with Adam as he sees what went boom or bust.
Nothing sticks to titanium.
An all-new Discovery Go original. Savage builds inside the episode. Watch it now, only on Discovery Go.
Ready to feel the freedom you get riding a Harley Davidson? With payments as low as $129 a month, owning a Harley Davidson is easier and more affordable than ever. Schedule your test ride at your local Harley Davidson dealer. Finance offer subject to credit approval.
I've never seen anything like this. Never, ever.
My God, look at the size of the thing. I'm taking a movie of it.
It was all a bit weird.
You can see his face.
That is enormous.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm going to have a heart attack.
Hello, Houston. This is Apollo 11.
Being an astronaut was the best job you could have. I was the last person out of the capsule, hoping things go well.
Every single one of those people had one goal in mind.
There's no turning back. You're going to the moon.
Apollo, The Forgotten Films, premieres Saturday at 8 on Discovery and Discovery Go.
You guys ready to do it?
Yeah! Download the all-new Food Network app and binge more episodes than ever.
Let's have some fun with this.
Watch complete seasons of your favorite shows.
Everyone's out to beat me.
I want you to beat Bobby Flay.
New episodes the same time as they air on TV.
This is just awesome.
I would want to see more.
And get early access to premieres.
I gotta check it out.
When and where you want them.
It's really happening.
Excellent. Then let's get cooking.
Treat yourself to more helpings of Food Network. Get the free app.
Want to devour your favorite shows all weekend long? Get ahead of the pack. Get early access to new episodes every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. on the Animal Planet Go app.
Each sold separately.
This is your dog. He needs a walk while you're out with friends today. That's where WAG comes in. WAG lets you book a dog walker whenever you need. This is Antonio. He's great with dogs.
I've been walking dogs for 2 years now.
Plus, he's been vetted by WAG and knows his stuff.
When meeting a new dog, I always make sure they warm up to me first.
Antonio knows how to give your dog a great walk, and he fills you in on all the details. That's why you use WAG, because of great walkers like Antonio. Get your first walk free when you download the app now.
We sat down with pet lovers to ask why they love shopping at Chewy.com.
Nala's a big girl, so we have to get these big bags of food. It adds up after a while. With Chewy.com, we can get all that food for a great price. Nala's happy and healthy and living her best life.
I really wanted another dog. He was super worried about the money.
Yes.
Thanks to Chewy.com, we can save money on food and toys and even their prescription medicines.
So finally, I broke down.
And we were able to rescue Max.
Save 30% on your first order today at Chewy.com.
Ready to feel the freedom you get riding a Harley Davidson? With payments as low as $129 a month, owning a Harley Davidson is easier and more affordable than ever. Schedule your test ride at your local Harley Davidson dealer. Finance offer subject to credit approval.
Discovery Go.
We are back on BattleBots. Kenny, Blacksmith, and Sawblaze just finished one of the most competitive fights we've seen. Let's take a look at what happened. Remember, the judges score in a 7-point system, 2 points each for aggression and control, and 3 points for damage.
Once again, I'm glad I'm not a judge. This fight was so technical. Both were extremely aggressive, pulling out every trick in the book. Neither bot was able to control the match, so it's all gonna come down to damage. So many blows traded back and forth throughout this one, so the judges need to decide which bot actually did more damage to the other. I think Jameson's hammer saw was able to rip into Blacksmith's armor, but Sawblaze just couldn't get away from the flurry of blows from Al Kindle's hammer.
Now let's remember, Al Kindle of Blacksmith told us that if this fight went the full 3 minutes, it would be beneficial to his bot. What do you think?
I think he did a great job of hanging in there, landed some great shots. This one was a classic, Chris. 3 minutes just wasn't enough.
Sounds like they've sorted it all out, so let's go to Farouk to announce the winner.
The results from the judges are in. We have a split decision. Judge Lisa scored the battle for Sawblaze. Judge Derek scored the battle for Blacksmith. Judge Jason scored the battle for the winner, Sawblaze!
I am here with the relieved and victorious Jameson Go from Team Sawblaze. How nervous were you, man, for that judge's decision?
My Fitbit says 141 beats per whatever, so pretty nervous.
Talk us through the fight a little bit.
Well, this is a brand new design. This is the first time we got to try this weapon. I wasn't sure we'd be able to keep up with him. And we tried my best to try to keep about face, to get a few good shots in there. I had no idea what was going to happen with that judge's decision.
You think this helps you put you in the top 16?
Every little bit counts.
All right, well done, man. Congratulations. Awesome fight. All right, I'm here with the disappointed Al Kindle. Man, it was another heavyweight slugfest. What was your take on that fight?
It was an awesome match. J-Mo's an incredible driver. That's a great team. The machine is awesome. Obviously, we're disappointed we didn't get the decision, but we're going to have to work harder next time. I hope it was a great fight and everybody enjoyed it. Thank you.
What do you think the difference was with the judges going the way of Sawblaze?
I honestly don't know.
Do you think you should have got the win then?
No comment.
You always bring it out. All right, thank you.
Kenny, you know what? I get it, and I understand his frustration. I was watching him during the judge's ruling, the announcement for that. There's nothing else that guy can do.
Well, here's the other thing. How many times has Al Kindle been in that situation where it's a close fight, an amazing fight, and then the decision goes the way of his opponent? I mean, he was devastated there. You could see that.
But listen, if I'm on the selection committee, I look at a performance like that against a tough bot like Sawblaze, the result doesn't matter. I'm putting Blacksmith in the top 16 at the end of the season.
Absolutely. The rest of the field should all beware. If you've got your eye on winning the Giant Nut, you might have to go through a fiery war with Blacksmith to do it.
With Jameson Go, man, that guy just keeps getting better and better. Maybe it wasn't an elite tombstone type performance where you destroy somebody in 50 seconds, but man, that still showed me something.
Yeah, and given the fact that he tried out a new weapon, that was a big time gamble, so he took a risk there against Blacksmith, who was looking very strong.
Maybe you can send Al an apologetic bottle of wine, just say, I'm sorry.
It was my fault. It was my fault. Okay, listen.
Never your fault. Up next, Chinese bot Railgun Max is looking to stay undefeated by dropping bombs on newcomers Shell Shock. And after that, it's Tombstone versus Rotator. One of these teams has been asking for this fight since last year. Let's take a look at our main event and find out why.
Oh, Rotator, go for the kill here. Oh!
Last match we fought against Bombshell. We showed that we could compete with the top tier robots and knock them out.
The baddest bot that ever battled. Tombstone!
Most of his wins are knockouts. We've always wanted to prove ourselves how good our design is, so this is a perfect matchup for us.
This is actually a matchup that I requested. In Season 3, the Most Destructive Award was given to Rotator.
I can see inside his face!
In my mind, I'm always the most destructive, so we're here to settle that.
Oh my God! Oh!
So against Bombshell, we used a 40-pound bar, which is the biggest bar we've ever used on Rotator. We're actually going to change our configuration again to a plow, similar configuration that we used against Ice Wave last year to protect against big horizontal spinners.
Against that wedge, it was not effective at all.
I'm gonna go with the long S7 bar, the red one. Has a square teeth so I can cut into his armor to get a hold of him. He is definitely gonna take some damage and I'm gonna come out on top.
It's gonna be pretty chaotic. Every time we're gonna hit, either Tombstone's gonna go flying or we're gonna go flying. What we're hoping for is that our armor holds up and our plow is strong enough to deflect those hits. He's gonna get spun around. In that chaos, he's gonna go unstable. And the strategy will be to try, keyword try, get around the blade.
I have more kinetic energy, significantly more. It is my intention to make sure there's no question as to who's the most destructive robot.
The king of kinetic energy has done it again!
That fight's coming up later tonight on BattleBots Fight Night.
I see what's possible instead of what's here. Others see cracked concrete, broken backboards, run-down courts. I see a way to bring pride back to communities. Art can change it all. Bright colors, a bold vision, and it can be somewhere that brings people together, for games, or hangouts, or whatever. A place that makes people proud, like this is my neighborhood. That's why I made Project Backboard, and a site with GoDaddy. How will you make your mark? Make the world you want.
This summer, Adam Savage takes us beyond the myth.
Holy cow, everything blows to smithereens.
And he's building the most awesomest things ever. Now you can see the method to his madness.
It is a process using lasers.
An all-new Discovery Go original. Go behind the scenes with Adam as he sees what went boom or bust.
Nothing sticks to titanium.
An all-new Discovery Go original. Savage builds inside the episode. Watch it now, only on Discovery Go.
Ready to feel the freedom you get riding a Harley-Davidson? With payments as low as $129 a month, owning a Harley-Davidson is easier and more affordable than ever. Schedule your test ride at your local Harley-Davidson dealer. Finance offer subject to credit approval.
You guys ready to do it?
Yeah! Download the all-new Food Network app and binge more episodes than ever.
Let's have some fun with it.
Watch complete seasons of your favorite shows.
Everyone's out to beat me.
I want you to beat Bobby Flay.
New episodes the same time as they air on TV.
This is just awesome.
I would want to see more.
And get early access to premieres.
I gotta check it out.
When and where you want them.
It's really happening.
Excellent. Then let's get cooking.
Treat yourself to more helpings of Food Network. Get the free app.
I've never seen anything like this. Never, ever.
My God, look at the size of the thing. I'm taking a movie of it.
It was all a bit weird.
You can see his face.
That is enormous.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm going to have a heart attack.
Bring even more HGTV home with the all-new HGTV app.
I like it.
All right.
Watch new episodes of your favorite shows the same time they air on TV.
It's a big deal. Oh, yeah.
Download the free app and make HGTV a part of your life everywhere.
To all of the people questioning right now, questioning what kind of salad costs $14? How do people just buy a house? Should I put this all on my card and get the points? How can I get my credit score to go up? Wait, am I supposed to be investing? Can I afford to fight this? Can I afford to do this? Can I afford the extra guacamole? To all those simply questioning, where do I go with all these questions? We've got your back. For all your money questions, turn to the nerds.
You wake up to a healthier, happier life with a Leesa Hybrid Mattress. The secret is 2 technologies in one mattress. Pocket springs for edge-to-edge support, responsiveness, and comfort. Plus premium foams for pressure relief and cooling. Find out why reviewers love Leesa's hybrid design. Then sleep on it in your own home. It's easy, there's no risk. And right now, it's on sale. Go to Leesa.com today.
It's going to be a dark side that we're going to see.
I might not come make it.
All new Naked and Afraid XL, Sundays at 8 on Discovery and Discovery Go.
We are back on BattleBots, and right now we've got Railgun Max versus another newcomer in 2019, Shell Shock. Let's start with the team from China and Elaine Wu, and I was back there in the pits. They are uber confident. They're like, listen, you've seen what our weapon can do against Mad Catter, and that's exactly what we're planning to do again in this fight.
Look, I was very impressed with them in their first fight. That 53-pound egg beater drum did a whole lot of damage, but I'm looking to see if that was a fluke or if this bot from China is the real deal.
They are facing off against Shell Shock, a team led by George Kirkman, and this bot was designed by a bunch of his high school students that he mentors. So we'll see what they're bringing inside the box.
That's right, this is an untested robot, an untested team, but I like the design of this thing. It's a full body spinner, so it has the potential to be very dangerous. That design doesn't give Railgun Max a lot of edges to pick apart, so they're hopeful they can surprise some people here.
All right, Farouk, take it away.
In the red square, you're about to get whipped like an egg beater. How do you like yours? Beaten, scrambled, or sunny side dead? I'ma let you get ready for Railgun Max!
Elaine Wu is the captain of Railgun Max, alongside the engineer of the bot, Tony Tong. What's their strategy here, Kenny?
Their entire philosophy is about being super aggressive. They want to box rush Shell Shock right out of the gate.
In the blue square, who needs the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? This hero's in the whole shell. Here to put you through the shredder and dunk you like a Donatello, it's Shell Shock!
I'll tell you, those high school kids on Team Shell Shock, they definitely pass art class.
That is a full-body spinner that takes about 4 seconds to speed up. The shell alone is 135 pounds. They're hoping to do some damage with that.
Our strategy for today is we're gonna take the first move whenever the game starts and crash on them as soon as we can. We're not gonna let them spin up. Watch out, guys, we're gonna make it to the top 16.
Our strategy against Railgun Max is they've got that wedge with that egg beater spinner. We're expecting a box rush immediately, so we're gonna try to get out of their way, spin up, and get some big hits on their backside. This entire thing spins, it's a full body spinner, and we've got these 4340 hardened steel teeth that are gonna dig into their aluminum chassis. Hopefully that'll get some big dents off on them.
Robots activate. Railgun Max versus Shell Shock. The Chinese team looking to prove their mettle here in America, and a group of high school students looking to shell shock the world. Kenny, what do you like in your omelet?
I'll take some cheese, sausage, jalapenos. How's that?
Team Shell Shock looking to avoid being made into a turtle omelet. Let the bot battle begin. Railgun Max already takes a shot at Shell Shock.
There goes a two.
Can it take a hit? That's always a question with full-body spinners. And it looks like Railgun Max throws it out of the arena. Oh, jeez.
That's a huge shot, and they're not going to be able to celebrate.
No.
As Shell Shock is smoking.
Big time. Railgun Max looks like they're having a barbecue. You're overcooking that steak, my man.
They're going to count you out.
10. There is a countdown. Shell Shock is smoking and out of contention.
Oh, now Railgun Max is smoking. But that won't affect the countout, Chris.
3, 2, 1, knockout!
Whoa! So the team from China picks up win number 2.
Unbelievable.
Well, I will tell you this, Railgun Max does pack a punch.
Yeah, absolutely. It was that very first hit that knocked one of the teeth out of Shell Shock. That's not a good way to start a fight.
Man, oh man, that Shell Shock up against the glass.
Yeah, absolutely. Once Shell Shock was trapped in the corner, it couldn't spin up, it couldn't do anything but accept its fate.
And Kenny, we promised an omelet, but instead Elaine Wu cooked up turtle soup.
All right, I'm here with the successful Railgun Max. Elaine, talk us through.
Oh, man.
Talk us through that fight a little bit.
Oh my God. At the beginning, it was so good, and our strategy is just to go as fast as we can at the start, and we don't want to make the turtle spinning up, you know? They are also so powerful, so I don't know, I think we just burned our motor. Yeah.
You did a great job. My buddy Chris Rose is really hungry. Can you make him an omelet by any chance?
Of course, we have the egg beater, yeah, sure.
Okay, perfect. Congratulations, well done, guys.
Stick him up. Railgun Max is here to beat you.
You can make your own omelets now, see?
Listen, not overconfident because it did a really, really good job. It's just dangerous when you go against those full-body spinners. There's so much energy in that box.
Huge impacts, and they won every single one of those exchanges. That weapon is devastating, and if they can figure out their reliability issues at 2-0, I think it's time to start taking Railgun Max seriously. But much like Death Row earlier tonight, I think Railgun Max is gonna need a signature win if they want to claim a spot in the top 16. So I think we can expect to see them matched up with some tougher competition in their next fight.
And you know what? Listen, it's a bunch of high school kids that put that bot together for Shell Shock. So they lost, but they're going to gain valuable experience, and the crowd loved them.
Yeah, without a doubt, they're going to have a bright future here.
You want to take this? This is the most fun I've had in a while. This thing is flat out awesome.
This is not an excellent idea for you to
Coming up, it's a fight we've been waiting all night to see. The mad scientist Victor Soto hopes to match wits with the king of kinetic energy, Ray Billings and Tombstone. That's next on BattleBots.
Scared me with that thing. Put it away.
This is the couple who wanted to get away, who used Expedia to book the vacation rental, which led to the discovery that sometimes a little downtime can lift you right up. Expedia, everything you need to go.
This summer, Adam Savage takes us beyond the myth.
Holy cow, everything blows to smithereens.
And he's building the most awesomest things ever. Now you can see the method to his madness.
It is a process using lasers.
An all-new Discovery Go original. Go behind the scenes with Adam as he sees what went boom or bust.
Nothing sticks to titanium.
An all-new Discovery Go original. Savage builds inside the episode. Watch it now, only on Discovery Go.
What's all the noise?
Motor Mondays are all new.
That's a great idea.
With Richard and Aaron reunited on one night.
Yep, you heard that right.
First, Fast and Loud at 9.
This year is going to be big. Action!
Followed by Aaron Needs a Job at 10.
Come on, Kaufman, let's go! The goal is to turn heads and blow minds. A couple of sticks of steel and no big deal.
Fast and Loud Mondays at 9, followed by Aaron Needs a Job at 10 on Discovery and Discovery Go.
Ready to feel the freedom you get riding a Harley-Davidson? With payments as low as $129 a month, owning a Harley-Davidson is easier and more affordable than ever. Schedule your test ride at your local Harley-Davidson dealer. Finance offer subject to credit approval.
Tired of lugging around big bags of pet food and litter? Get it delivered. Chewy.com delivers everything your pets need right to your door. They ship all your favorite brands of dog food, cat food, litter, toys, and treats, all at amazing prices. Start saving today. Plus, you get fast, free shipping. With Chewy.com, you don't have to break a sweat or the bank.
Save 30% on your first order and get fast, free shipping. Shop online at Chewy.com.
These folks, they don't have time to go to the post office. They have businesses to grow, customers to care for, lives to get home to. They use Stamps.com. Print discounted postage for any letter, any package, anytime, right from your computer. All the amazing services of the post office, only cheaper. Get our special TV offer, a 4-week trial plus postage and a digital scale. Go to Stamps.com/try and never go to the post office again.
Every go.
Now that we're at the halfway point in this year's competition, I'm checking in with Ray Billings, the king of kinetic energy. Whoa! To see if his confidence is still as strong as his robot. Ray, we got to get the latest. Every fight is going to be a challenge for you. How do you continue to keep doing that? Because everyone wants to find a way to beat Tombstone.
You know, realistically, the guy that beats Tombstone is me, okay? It beats itself up in these matches. This time around, we got a lot of extra parts, so as long as I can keep it working 100%, we're good to go. We'll take on anybody.
What's working for you guys?
Yeah, we're doing okay. I'm liking our chances at this tournament. I fully feel like we're going to be right there at the end.
We got a delivery from
Home Chef! I'm actually not really a good cook at all, but I've been trying. They have about 18 meals to choose from, and they change weekly, and they were so good this week. So I want to show y'all what I got. Chicken quesadillas, brown sugar salmon, jalapeno popper burger, and Japanese sirloin steak. And I actually made this one last night, and what'd you think, babe? It takes 30 to 40 minutes. It was intermediate level, and I did it all by myself. We are actually about to make the jalapeno popper burgers. They deliver all of the ingredients plus the recipe to your door. It gives you step-by-step directions on how to cook it. So the meals are not frozen. They're all fresh ingredients, which means you don't have to go to the grocery store, and you can make it a really fun date night if you're sick of going out. So you might as well give it a try, see if it works for you, and the meals are woo!
Visit homechef.com for $30 off your first order.
Ready to feel the freedom you get riding a Harley-Davidson? With payments as low as $129 a month, owning a Harley-Davidson is easier and more affordable than ever. Schedule your test ride at your local Harley-Davidson dealer. Finance offer subject to credit approval.
I've never seen anything like this. Never, ever. My God, look at the size of this thing. I'm taking a movie of it.
It was all a bit weird.
You can see his face.
That is enormous.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to have a heart attack. I'm going to have a heart attack.
Chili's 3 for $10 makes dinner so easy. Everyone in your family is only $10. Even your kid's friend who's always around at $10 a head. Trevor can stay 3 for $10, baby bucks, baby bucks. Together we Chili's, oh yeah, baby, yeah.
Bring even more HGTV home with the all-new HGTV app.
I like it. All right.
Watch new episodes of your favorite shows the same time they air on TV.
It's a big deal. Oh, yeah.
Download the free app and make HGTV a part of your life everywhere.
Grove makes my life better in a lot of ways. Natural cleaning products come to my doorstep. I don't have to go anywhere. When you have a kid, it's really helpful to have things come to your house. So why not do the same with my cleaning products?
I love Grove because everything on their site is safe to use. They have very high standards and they vet everything, so I know it's going to be safe.
Grove makes me feel like I have control over my life. I have my time back and I can get what I need without going to the store.
Go to grove.co today to get your free $30 Mrs. Meyer's cleaning kit.
Discovery Go.
All right, we are back on BattleBots with what we've been waiting all evening for. The main event, Rotator against Tombstone. And this is the fight Ray Billings circled when the schedule came out. He's had a chip on his shoulder the size of the giant bolt ever since Rotator was named the most destructive bot last season. As far as the matchup, what the heck can Victor Soto do?
Geez, you know, offensively, I don't think he can do a whole lot with that blade. It's not going to be effective against something like Tombstone. It's got to come down to driving. He's got to be good defensively, and he's got to attack the sides of Tombstone, see if he can get him out of the box.
Ready to see what happens?
Let's see it.
Farouk, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? It's time for our main event.
Nobody enjoys playing to the crowd more than Ray Billings.
There is the king of kinetic energy, Tombstone, once again with a very dominant season so far.
And Kenny, he's got the Grim Reaper with him as well. That's Ray's son, Justin. The Billings boys are making sure everyone knows that robotic death and destruction is indeed a family business. Victor Soto, besides great shoes and cool electronics, this team always seems to be improving, Kenny.
Yeah, that's right. They brought a lot of new technology for Rotator this year, so they're dialing it in more and more in every fight. There you see on the back, they've got that big wedge Victor wants to use to send Tombstone flying.
That reminds me, did you charge your shoes overnight?
I did not. I was supposed to charge them?
Yeah, come on.
In the red square, this bot's violence causes silence. It can't be mistaken. All your tanks and your bombs and your bombs and your guns can't destroy this bot. Here to chop thee like a zombie. Tombstone!
Tombstone 2-0. What blade they going with?
He's going with the slugger bot, Chris. This guy is an absolute knockout artist. He says the only thing he needs to be concerned with is being on one wheel. When that happens, he backs off on the power of the blade so we can get balanced again.
In the blue square, this bot's in such great shape, it could teach a spin class. After this workout, you'll be feeling shredded and saying, cardio! No! It's Rotator!
Kenny, this is the third match of the season for Rotator. We have yet to see it with two blades. This time around, I get it, because he's got to play some defense.
Yeah, that's right. He surrounded Rotator with that titanium armor to deflect the big shots from Tombstone.
Robots activate.
Kenny, we've already seen Tombstone destroy Lockjaw and Sawblaze this year. How does Victor succeed where Donald Hudson and Jamison Go have failed?
Listen, just like Donald and Jamison, Victor is a strategist, and a very good one. Hopefully he learned from those other fights, because Tombstone goes into every fight betting that brute force will beat strategy every time.
Red team ready. Blue team ready.
Good luck, Victor.
Hey, you too.
All right. Go Rotator.
Let the main event begin. Rotator coming out fired, and oh, that's a big hit. You always have to watch the kinetic energy. Oh, whoa, that's what I'm talking about.
Rotator's wedge doing some amazing work there.
Holy smokes, but look at Ray Billings' bot. It's like, yeah. Did anybody else feel that? Because I didn't.
Well, Tombstone doesn't want to attack that front wedge anymore.
Tombstone's on the wheel that you talked about.
Rotator a little wobbly too, Chris.
It almost throws itself into the screws. In the meantime, Rotator's... Oh!
Now Rotator's got him in the corner, Chris. Amazing driving from Victor Soto.
You guys play in another part of the box. This is too close.
Tombstone is struggling right now, Chris.
No, I think that killed the weapon. Yeah, he did.
Kenny, is that blade down?
Yes, it is.
Well, his weapon doesn't really work either.
Oh, Victor Soto has neutralized the baddest weapon on the planet, but he had to walk through fire to do it.
Look at what used to be the blade of Rotator. There's bits of that blade everywhere in the battle box right now.
That is unbelievable. So who has the advantage here?
It was a colossal task to stop Tombstone's blade, but it may have taken too much out of Rotator to win a shoving match. There's a fire going on in Tombstone, and there's more than half of the match left.
Whoa! That is a big-time fire. That's not a big lighter there. That's like a legit, turn on the fireplace fire in December in Milwaukee.
Well, there's two motors inside Tombstone, Chris. That fire looks like it's in the weapon motor, but if it spreads to the drivetrain and shuts them down, this fight will be over.
As its push comes to shove for the last minute and 15 seconds, but Ray Billings' bot is smoking now. Victor Soto has Ray Billings on the ropes, Kenny. Perhaps headed for his own grave. Will Tombstone meet the Reaper here? Oh, here comes the flame again. Ray Billings is doing whatever he can to keep this thing afloat.
Oh, he's hanging on. He's been doing more damage, but if he's not able to function, Rotator's going to get the upset with the knockout.
Oh, my goodness. There's severe, severe smoke. It's like being in the back of the plane in the 70s, Kenny.
Tombstone struggling right now to survive.
Can Tombstone make it another 33 seconds and force it to a decision by the judges?
We got this.
Or will Victor Soto pull up the upset of the season?
Rotator doing its best to try to bully Tombstone around the box, or at least into the screws. Tombstone isn't having it. It is not moving right now.
It's not moving. Will the countdown start? Let's see.
You gotta show me you got some kind of movement.
Ray has to show. Oh, it's going to be so close.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That was unbelievable. Wow. It is called a knockout. Unreal. As Rotator pulls off the monumental upset. And all of a sudden, the 2019 season gets turned on its head thanks to Victor Soto. Boy, can Rotator take a punch, huh?
Just a brilliant strategy leading with that wedge. Look at the air that Tombstone got off of that.
But then the fact that Tombstone could quickly get itself and fire up the weapon again to try and do more destruction was unreal to watch.
It is such a durable bot, but Rotator bullied him into the corner and drove the blade right into the wall.
And then you could see the fire start to billow underneath. And the fact that he was able to drive for 90 seconds while on fire.
This was the end of a Rocky movie. I mean, both fighters, both bots just struggling to finish the end of the round, doing everything possible to get the knockout.
I don't know about you, but I really thought this was going to end up in the hands of the judges. And then with just a few ticks left, Ray Billings' bot stopped moving. And I can understand why, because it was on fire.
This is what a heavyweight bout is all about. Massive hits. Both showed tremendous heart, tremendous driving skills. What a fight. Victor Soto with one of the biggest upsets in BattleBots history, man. How are you feeling?
Amazing. Amazing. That was incredible. It was exactly what we wanted to do. We weren't able to hit him with our weapon too often, but we broke Tombstone's weapon, and he caught on fire, and we pushed him around. It was amazing.
Take us through the match, man.
We tried to drive and hit him with a weapon. It's very hard to recover from those big shock loads. And we saw that both our weapons broke. We did some chaotic move, and it actually helped us because we started getting stuck in the arena floor, and the instability of our own weapon being off balance helped us. And then he got off balance. We were able to hit him around. I think we just pushed Tombstone to the limits and exceeded it.
Did you know there was only just like a couple seconds left in the fight?
No, I had no idea.
Yeah, you won with just like maybe 2 seconds left in the fight. It was unbelievable, man.
Yeah, as soon as he stopped moving, I decided to leave him alone. I think he's had enough.
Is this the biggest win of your career?
This is the biggest, yes.
And does this make you the most destructive bot once again?
I think so.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Was that a good match or what?
That was an unbelievable match, Ray. What happened out there, man?
In one of those first hits where I think it broke his weapon and part of the tooth came off of mine, and it was shaking, it was out of balance. And that just shakes the crap out of everything inside the robot. So stuff starts coming loose when you do that. And obviously we got a battery short somewhere in the weapon system, and all downhill from there.
So the piece of the blade that came off was what led to the instability?
Correct, yeah. Once it got out of balance, it's really violent when it gets out of balance. It shakes itself pretty good, and I'm sure that's what caused all of our problems.
So did you guys bury the hatchet? I know you wanted to prove yourself as the most destructive bot in the tournament.
Well, you know, in this case, I've destroyed myself, too. So I'm still saying I'm most destructive. You know, we'll get it back together. We'll be ready the next match.
Another classic fight from Tombstone, Ray.
Thanks, buddy.
Kenny, when you put a main event on the schedule, that's what you expect to see.
That's what it's all about right there. What an amazing fight. I'll be honest, before this fight, I was pretty sure Rotator was headed for the Desperado, but now they've notched one of the more impressive wins of the year. That is how you build a resume for the selection committee. They went in there wedge first and took care of business.
So now everybody back in the pits is scrambling for stuff and building a wedge, and they're like, yeah, we've all figured it out on how to beat Tombstone, right?
Easier said than done, Rotator. They have the recipe.
And I'm still amazed the fact that Ray Billings drove for 90 seconds while still on fire.
Amazing. Again, it's a testament not only to the offensive capabilities of Tombstone, but also the defensive capabilities and just how well thought out Tombstone really is.
Unbelievable. Hey, Victor, get in here. Just poke your head in. Just give everybody a thumbs up. Hello, TV world. Yeah, go celebrate with your fans.
He's been giving high fives to everybody.
Exactly. It's like he's the mayor of BattleBotville, if that is indeed a town. Big picture tonight. How about Death Roll? After a disappointing 2016, that crazy croc is now 3-0. Also, Railgun Max, Elaine Wu and her relatively unknown team from China are 2-0. And Cobalt continues to dish out the destruction. Jenny, what'd you see down in the pits?
Guys, you got to give it up to the genius of Donald Hudson. He attacked Duck early, but then unlike Cobalt, stayed away just long enough for the win. It really was a fantastic performance from Lockjaw tonight.
Donald Hudson and Lockjaw handed Duck its first loss of the season. Both those bots are 2-1. Kenny, what are your thoughts?
Chris, my hardest working bot of the night was that fiery hammer, Blacksmith. I know Al Kindle's disappointed. He didn't get the win in the judges' eyes tonight, but that was an amazing fight. Blacksmith never gets knocked out, and I don't think Al Kindle gets enough credit for how strong his bot is.
All right, want to take a deep breath because that was a whole lot of fun.
Whew, yes, it is.
That'll do it for our crew. For Jenny Taft, Farouk, my man Kenny Florian, I'm Chris Rose. We'll see you next time on BattleBots.